Have no idea how to get your dog to do place using the e-collar? Stay tuned and see how I do it. Hey guys, Felix from Dog Train Beyond. Welcome to another episode. If you've been here before, if you haven't, let me introduce myself. I'm Felix Rosado, Dog Train Beyond. I'm in Poughkeepsie, New York. I have been training dogs since, it's already going to be 13 years. I've trained tons of dogs. I've learned tons of training from different trainers over the years, and I've learned different philosophies and different techniques. Today, I am going to show you a combination of different stuff that I have done to teach a dog how to do place with e-collar. This is Athena. She's a female German Shepherd. I believe she's under 1. She is very high energy, very high energy. Unfortunately, high energy dogs like this are very difficult to train for dog owners. They are so overwhelmed by the energy, and the dog is all over the place, and the dog's lack of focus and stuff like that. What we're going to be doing here is a couple things. Number one, I've done this with Athena before. So at this point, she knows the marker, which is yes. She's not terrific at this point, and this is what the e-collar is going to do, but she knows the place command. She understands it, I should say. She understands it. Now I'm going to introduce the e-collar using it for place. So what I do with a lot of dogs, when I start a dog, first time doing e-collar, if I taught them something, which is 99% of the time, 98% of the time, I have taught them some kind of command without the e-collar. I will go into the e-collar intro doing the activity. I actually took this from a trainer, this concept from Tyler Muto. Great trainer. I give credit to everyone that I learned from. Tyler Muto taught this concept, and I kind of like it. I've used it. Is get the dog's mind on the task in hand. So when we're asking them and we're increasing, I don't want to say stress, but increasing the challenge, if you will. Well, challenge does develop stress. Actually, that type of stress is enjoyable for many people, including dogs. You get the dog's mind on the task in hand. Show them, go through that reps that you've done before, and then add the e-collar to the equation. Then just start fresh. Like this is totally fresh. I just took it out. Let me show you where I'm at right now.
If you're in the Poughkeepsie area or near Poughkeepsie or Dutchess County, click below for a free consultation.
I just started the camera and I'm moving towards the cot. You could use a cot, a bed, eventually even a towel, a blanket. I like to use cots, and this is a concept that I took from someone else. Believe it or not, I don't remember, but probably it's a general concept, is to have something elevated a couple inches from the ground, so that way the dog could tell the difference between the ground and the object in hand. So we want to teach that dog, you're on this object right now, don't come off of it until I tell you to come off of it. And that way, unlike the floor, which is still fine, they could distinguish the difference. They could tell the difference between the two. And when they're doing something right, when they're not doing something right. So when they come off the cot, they're going to get the e-collar. And you'll see right here. And I'm going to show you how I work the dog. So I did this video knowing that I was going to be doing narration over it. So you're not going to really see me talk, or as far as talk to you guys, like I've done in some other videos. So right there, I just lured the dog. Luring the dog means I guide the dog with a piece of food onto the cot. She's interested in food, okay? So people will not want to use food sometimes. I actually had someone call me yesterday, in fact, saying that they kind of don't want to use food because they'll carry food. But you have to understand, the dog needs to have something of interest to work for. There are dogs out there that don't really have any interest, and I've mentioned this in my other videos. You have to have something the dog's interested in. I don't care what it is. It could be food. It could be toy. A damn balloon. It has to be something that they have interest in. Think about it. If we were to go to work and not get a paycheck, will you continue working? Hell no, I wouldn't work. No paycheck? See ya. So this is paying the dog. We use food to pay the dog. Simple as that. Simple. If you don't, this is why people fail. Is because they expect the dog to learn the commands because they want the dog to learn the commands. Now, think about that. I'm going to tell you right now, and I've done this before in my other videos. Any damn dog could sit. The sit is like breathing for a dog. It's the easiest command. A 2-year-old could get this a dog to sit. It's the easiest command out there for a dog. My point is, if you want to teach a dog size sit, and even sit sometimes, to do something for you, you have to have, the dog has to have something that they're going to want to get at the end. That's the power of a reward system. Okay, just like us, why do we work? We get a paycheck. Why do we get a paycheck? So we could get food. Why do we get a paycheck? So we could get a car. Why do we get a paycheck? So we have a house to live. Why do we want to make more money in that paycheck? Make more, so that we could get more and more stuff. It's rewarding. So when the dog works, they want to get that paycheck. Simple as that. And simple market, right? I did not make a sit. I don't care about sit. I make it very simple. The more simple you make it, the easier it is for the dog. I just got her on 4 legs on the cot, mark the behavior. Beautiful, that's it. If she sat or stand, I wouldn't care. Now, even though she didn't stay that the whole time on that, she was more encouraged to go on it just because of that reward. See, she wants to do it. She wants to continue now, right? I want to clean this up a little bit so she's a little bit all over the place. And mark it again. Simple as that. See? Responds good? Mark it. This is all the stuff I always shown her. She already knows. She has an idea. She has the concept, right? We teach them the concept. I was saying in that's one of the few things I mentioned. Her tail hit against the crate, so it go boom. She's like Godzilla with that tail. So simple, easy stuff that we've done before. Very simple, very freaking easy. Now, right now, I'm not even working on any real duration. I'm working on one piece, building that one piece really nice, and then I'm going to move on to other stuff. I'm not going to go all over the place too quick. That's the problem with people and maybe other trainers. Believe it or not, I've been told that I do a little extra, but I would rather have this piece of her going on, enjoy going on, before we start asking her to stay there or ask her for more. So a different angle. And I'm going to tell you another thing I do. A lot of trainers, if you ever look at their videos, they're always wearing training vests to train their dogs. They wear training vests to train guest dogs. And I understand you have to have you wear a t-shirt, shorts, you need something to put the food. But my question is, what do you do to change it? My personal dog, I will work. I haven't done train vest. Actually, I just got my train vest. I got a new train vest recently. I don't really use one, but I'm going to use one this summer. I use train vest. I use my hoodie. I use my pants. I put the food in my pants with my t-shirt. I'll use a training bag. I use everything possible. So that way the dog is like, well, okay, you're wearing this. What's the food? Oh, you're wearing this. What's the food? So I'm not wearing the same thing all the time. So they think, oh, this is train time. No, train time is whenever I tell you what to do. Simple. So I tell you something to do, you do it. Or I tell you to do something multiple times, and when you do it. So you're not going to know when I have food, when you're not going to have food, because they're not able to tell by my clothes. And don't get me wrong, I do wear my sweatshirt a lot, especially in the winter. When I take them out and I don't train them, I'm wearing my sweatshirt. When I feed them and I'll take them out, I wear my sweatshirt. When I do take them out, I wear my sweatshirt. When I do training with them, I wear my sweatshirt. So it's not a reactive thing. So, and if you remember Pavlov, the classical conditioning, the dog got some kind of tell, and the dog started to salivate, right? Started to saliva, right? Based upon that it wasn't even the food. It was something before the food that gave the tell. When you wake up in the morning and you'll take your dog out of the cage, guess what? They know they're going to come out. Now, put them in the cage for a couple hours and you happen to do something in that room or you're going through that room, they're not as excited as if you go take them out because they know it's early in the morning. So that's the cue. And then you take them out. They know and they see you take them out, and they early in the morning, see you, take them out. So it's they know what's going to happen. They can predict what's going to happen. So when you're training your dog, you want to change things. Even pet dogs. See how excited she is? She wants that food. She's willing to work for that food. This is a high energy dog. I'm not trying to suppress this energy. I'm not going to try to suppress it. I'm going to try to redirect it. Now, some people say, oh, you want to teach them to relax. Yeah, I will teach her to relax as much as possible. But she's a high energy dog. That's who she is. I'm not going to suppress it. I'm going to redirect it. I'm going to use it like a wave. If a tidal wave is coming at you, you don't put a wall there. You redirect it. Right? Good. See that? And now I'm looking a little bit distractions. I moved, right? A little duration, a little distraction. I took a few steps to the side, and now I'm increasing the challenge. And I give her right there, right? Okay, so right there, this is a lot of pieces. You got if you're not familiar with dog training, you don't know about dog training. What did I just do there? What I did was I gave her a negative marker. No. And I told her what to do. So within this training session, we're working on her marker, her reward marker, her marker for doing something bad. No. Place command eventually with e-collar, focus, a little duration, and a little distraction. So right there, you see that she just got a little excited. She's a puppy. I told her, no, you're not. You want to get your reward. You don't go on me. You don't go on me. That's simple as that. You want to get reward. You put your feet down. Okay, beautiful. See that? Focus. This is made a mistake. All right, so that was a little bit my fault right there. I should have told no, but I made her learn the mistake by redirecting them back on. But you can't say no, or you can redirect them by not rewarding the behavior. She is getting corrected there, right? I'm not rewarding it. I'm not gonna mark it when she's off. Very important thing too. Always help the dog, especially in the learning phase. You help the dog. Help. You help them 120%. Now, after she learns this, let's say 6 months from now, she's really good. She's doing really excellent. If she was my dog, I would still help her. It's not like, okay, I'm not helping you. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to correct you until you make a mistake. No, I'm going to correct her. Yes. But if she needs help, I will help her. I'm not going to leave her out dangling on the fish hook or something like that and say, you're on your own. No, I'm going to help them. So if she looks like if she was my dog 6 months later and we're doing all this training, she's really good and she has a struggle, I will help her. I learned that from my mentor Nino, STSK9, really one of the most amazing trainers I've ever come across. Nino says, I don't care, my dog's 5 years old, I'm still going to help them. Okay, so people, this is what we're going to do. She did very good without the e-collar. So now I'm going to introduce the e-collar. The command, stim. Make them understand it too. And keep in mind, this is a very, very low level. Okay, this e-collar goes up to 100. I think I have around 6 or 7 at this point. I start very low and then go up depending on the dog's needs. By the way, you gotta hear beep, beep, beep. That is my remote box. So when I push the button, you'll hear the beep. Yes. Beautiful. So I go back to the same thing she knows, except now I'm an e-collar. I'm Larry in the e-collar. So she did all that. I'm like, that's not what I want. Now you'll say, well, what? Well, she was on the cot there. Why you touch the e-collar? Because she was not. She was on me. I don't want her on me. I want her on the cot, 4 legs. She wasn't 4 legs on the cot, even though the legs weren't on the floor, the regular floor. They were on. They were on me. So I want the legs on the cot, and that's why I did that. Yes. She's at 7. Right 7. So she's at 7 out of 100. I think I go up a little bit later. I go up like up to 9, just because sometimes when you start something, they're like, "What is that? I don't get. I don't understand this. What is this weird sensation?" And they get used to it. So I went up by a 9, I believe. I went up 2 more, but a 9 lay on out of 100. So I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her. Go help her. Go help her. Good. That's it. See, I was helping with my body. I didn't tell her the mistake. I helped her, guide her with my body. So I tap, tap, tap. And this is the most important thing to people. Look at what I'm doing. I'm guiding with the leash. I'm helping her, guiding her with the leash and what she has to do. Right? That's what I'm doing. I'm helping her with the leash. I'm just not like just the e-collar and free fall. She's not there yet. So you have to help her with the leash. Every dog, you have to help with the leash in the beginning. Because if they make a mistake, they want to know how to fix it. If you leave them out there, they go like, I don't know what to do. Mistake, mistake, mistake. All right. She didn't know what to do. Now, that's a perfect example. Now, same level. All I did was I went from a momentary, bam, 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 right? To bam, 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 bam. Same level. Just a constant. All right. So why did I do that? Because she went into a major mistake of taking off. I want to go to the next room. I want to do something. So I got to know her, and that's what she was trying to do. She's like, I want to go to the next room for whatever reason. See the other dogs, whatever reason she wanted to do. So I did the constant. I will mix it up depending on what I see with the dog. It doesn't. Some dogs are insecure. She's not insecure dog. She's a high energy dog. So I've worked with insecure dogs. That constant will freak them out. Even at a low level, it could freak them out. So I will do a momentary. But this dog is not that type of dog. She's very confident. She's a confident dog. She was unsure what she did at that moment, and that's why I help her. I give her an answer. So I reassure her that she's doing the right thing. E-collar, 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 e-collar. Beautiful. So she's gonna make mistakes. And remember, the level I go up soon. I don't know if I did already or not, but this is not to make them think that they're gonna die. This is just an annoying feeling. Let me ask you a question. If you guys know, there are some cars that if you don't put the seatbelt, you'll buckle it. They're gonna go beep, 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 beep. They're gonna do that tone until you buckle a seatbelt, right? It's annoying as hell, right? What does it make you do? Buckle the seatbelt. Back in the day, and especially police cars, whoo, you don't have a police car 8 hours. You're not going to want to hear that, right? Beep, 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 beep. The beeping tone because the seatbelt's undone. Unfortunately, a lot of police officers, what they'll do is they'll put the seatbelt, click it, and then they'll sit just on top of the seatbelt in case you have to run out, and that does happen, can happen. So seatbelt could delay you for a second. So a lot of officers will not wear a seatbelt because of that reason. They'll have it clipped, but they don't want to hear that beep, 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 beep for 8 hours. So it's the same concept. I'm giving a big tap, 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 tap. Do the right thing. Tap, 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 tap. Do the right thing. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, do the right thing. So she's getting annoyed. She gets annoyed by making mistakes. So she's not jumping. She's not crying. She's not doing any of those. She's like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? That's what we're doing. Made a mistake again. I'm helping her. I'm guiding her, and helping her. Good. Right there. This is going to decrease the learning curve. So theoretically, if it took 100 times to learn this, good. It's going to take 40, 50 times, right? Because she's going to get feedback. Look at it. Good marker. Perfect. That's what we want. She's excited. She's happy. She's doing it. Look at it. She's not suppressed. She's making mistakes, right? And she's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? I'm helping her. All right, right? I told Command. She broke it. I guide her. She feels it, right? Oh, she made a mistake. Good. Right? She's going to make mistakes. And guess what? The next lesson, and the next lesson after that, and the next lesson after that, she's going to get better and better and better each time. I challenge anyone to say that they were perfect or they were expert level first time they did anything. I mean, you go bowling, you gotta suck. I mean, unless you're some kind of gifted, but 99% of the people out there, first time they go bowling, they're gonna suck. And then they become a champion. Right? It's just through practice. This is no different. She's making mistakes. Look, she made a mistake. Why? She went off of my movement. Oh, she's doing it again. So I guide her. She's like, what the heck is that tingling feeling? And no, she's not crying. She's not doing that. But she's like, what the heck? Oh, it goes away while I'm on here. I'm moving around. I'm challenging her. I'm moving. So she makes a mistake, right? I want her to make a mistake. She makes more mistakes. Look at she was a little unsure. She's like, wait, I come off, I get this tingling feeling. You want me to come off? Really? So I help with the leash again. This is the time to come off. Is this pretty? Absolutely not, right? It's not command-wise. It's not pretty. Like, it's not perfect, but it's also not abuse. This is learning. She's going to make mistakes, but I'm there to help her. In case you guys don't know, this is his negative reinforcement. Look at, oh, beautiful. All right, right there. What did that show you? That was the key. What did that show you? It showed that she's gained the understanding of what she's supposed to do. It's that spark right there. As soon as I didn't do anything, I was walking around her. I did the e-collar, and she stepped on the floor. She went from the floor back to the cot, going backwards, going on the cot. And guess what happened? It went off. That's the spark in her brain saying, "Oh, I'm getting it. I understand what I'm supposed to do." That was a good sign. So that's what I was saying. I went from a 7 to a 9. Just because the 9 was looking a little bit better, she was like a little like, what's this at 7? And then she came over it, so I went a little bit up, and that was more effective. Now I'm not going to go to a level that she's like screaming or she's shutting down, she's dropping her head, all this stuff. I'm not doing any of that, right? I'm not going to think that her ears are back, that she's submissive or she's on defense or anything like that. Right? She's gonna make mistakes and she's gonna be like, whoa, what the heck am I supposed to do? I help her and guide her. So that was a really, really nice sign. And I reward her for staying while I was talking. E-collar, right? She made a mistake. Just because she did one good thing doesn't mean that she's perfect now, right? She needs practice. This is something that dog owners need to understand. You need to practice. It's like everything. You want to learn how to play pool, be good pool. You go to the pool hall. You play pool. You want to learn how to get good tennis. You learn how to play tennis. You play practice. Chess, basketball, whatever. Look at it. She's right at the edge. She's good. She's not breaking it. So I'm going to reward that. I'm going to reinforce that. So keep in mind, her marker to come off is yes, and her doing good while she's on, and I don't want her to break or come out of it is good. Yes. Beautiful. That was excellent. And then we end the round. We end the session. 10, 11 minutes of training with her. That's it. Not our. She ended off with a happy go thing. There's no threatening. I hardly even spoke. I hardly even spoke. Right? No anger out of me. No anything. Hey, this is what I want you to do. Okay, here. This is what I want you to do. Here. This is business. You have a good time? Great. This is business. This is not about me getting angry over her mistakes. If I get angry, she's not gonna learn. She's gonna it's like, oh my God, I don't get in trouble with him, right? This is her having fun and learning. This is board and train is teaching the dog how to do stuff. Can they become great? Yeah, they could become great, but you still have to continue practicing afterwards. That's gonna be the key. She goes home and there's no one to reinforce the commands. She's going to end up the same. She's going to be exactly the same way she was before. So this is Athena in the board train. Looking her place command with e-collar. All right, keep on watching. We got some more to go.